My name is Rachel, and I lost my grandmother in the late summer of 2014. I think it turned into a big secret, and it's not something that anyone claims or says is a secret, but it's kind of like you don't talk about it. And in the times that I did try to get my dad to talk about it, he would shut it down really quickly, and so then it felt like something we weren't supposed to talk about. And the background of it with mental health and depression and stuff were my struggles when I was younger, and we did not talk about it. Like, it was not a thing. Like, growing up in a super conservative, a Southern family, life is perfect, and you do not have mental health problems. And I think since that also plays into why she committed suicide, we couldn't talk about it either. And so it just turned into this secret, which feels like you're supposed to be ashamed of it or guilty. I feel like, I don't know. I'm kind of torn because I don't like feeling like they owe me something, like an apology, or I like to try to be empathetic and be sorry to them that I almost failed. Like, they felt like they couldn't talk to me, or that I wasn't there or something. But I feel like in my situation, I'm upset that she did it all to my dad and did it all to a family that had just walked these roads. And so I'm angry at that. But then I try not to be, because I want to be empathetic, and I know that she was dealing with so much. And so it's kind of like torn between the two. But because I don't want to be mad at her, I don't want to hate her, and it's not productive. But she left so much here for everyone to like have to deal with, that we didn't want to go through again.
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of think it takes, and I know it's like a different form, but I feel like it takes all the hurt and the pain and the loneliness or depression or whatever it is that they're feeling, and kind of projects it onto everyone else, like in different ways, and you're taking everything that you felt and just making your friends and family feel like that. And I feel like if you knew what it would do, because I don't feel like the people that do it don't love who they're leaving behind. It's just such a place of hopelessness that they can't see that, or they don't think it's that bad, or they think people would be better off without having to deal with them in that state of mind. And so I think if they knew that their pain was almost projected onto the people they leave here, then maybe they would have second guessed themselves. I guess that the feelings and the emotions and stuff doesn't last forever, because that was the big thing when I know I'm upset or when I'm grieving or angry or whatever. I feel like it's forever. Like, I feel like it's going to be constant and feel this bad always. And then you kind of, I'm not one of those people that would say or believe time heals all wounds. Like, that is not me. But I think it changes things. I think you have to really try to work through it, though. Like, you can't sit and linger in one place. You have to make a conscious effort to move forward in your life, whatever that looks like. And, slowly the stinging pain of it and the grief and everything turns into, you can think more about the happier times, or the times that were good memories, or it's not as why as much. It's like you can almost accept what happened and try to move on and work through it. And then, I don't know, it just slowly gets, and I wouldn't even say easier, but it just gets different. And it's not like it doesn't come up all over again, because like, as we were discussing earlier, like, there's times where I'm just like, I don't know where these emotions are coming through. I'm like, I don't know what triggered this or why I feel this bad today. But it's not as often. It's not constant anymore. It's not like it's the first thing I think about when I wake up, which is the beginning when you're having to handle everything. It's like you wake up and it's just like this feeling of, oh no, like, I remember what's going on right now. and it changes. Like, you don't get stuck in that place as much. It's just constant for so long. I just woke up and I was like, it's going to be like this forever. And it wasn't like there was just this light bulb moment where I woke up and things were different. It's very gradual. But then 6 months down the road, you can look back and be like, oh, I'm not like I was then. So it slowly comes back around.
Yeah, I like that. It is gradual.